How to create KDP low content logbooks in PowerPoint. Hi, Kerry here from Dream Creative Bee, and welcome to my channel where I show you how to make money online with KDP low content books and Etsy with new training every week. So be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. So today I'm going to be talking about how to actually create logbooks in PowerPoint. So why am I talking about logbooks? Because logbooks is probably one of the easiest niches to actually start creating something for yourself, making it unique. You can create it easily in PowerPoint by using tables, and there are a lot of different types of logbooks. So I've generally just gone along and typed logbook in here. It says there's over 2,000 results, but you can niche down, cross niche, sub niche, you can do all of those sorts of things, and you can have a look at the different ideas. So if you do a general search, there's loads there like password logbook, a general logbook for factory workers, so that could be maintaining machinery, that could be logging people in or out, timesheets, different things like that. Maintenance logbook, fitness logbook, running logbook, cycling logbook, walking logbook, daily activity logbook, registering children coming into a nursery logbook, registrar, anything like that, daily driver's daily log, a reading logbook. You can make all sorts of books that can be log books. So if we look further on and go into like cash logbook, now this has got a lot of competition because there's over 10,000, but again you can get some ideas by looking into it, like accounting ledger, bill organizer. You can be doing cash logbook itself, petty cash. This one here has got a bestseller orange badge in the correct niches as well, in the correct categories: financial auditing, financial accounting. So it is a simple book created in 2019. Its BSR is just over 6,000 and it is selling for $5.99. I'm using Amazon DS Quick View to see those results. So what I did is I went across to the calculator here, typed in the BSR and saw that it's approximately 564 books. Then I went into Tangent Templates and found out the price, and then I used my calculator and typed $1.40 and timesed it by 564, and that came to 789.6 for that book there alone. This account also has a lot of other books, but they are all in the same niche. They're not spamming at all, and I have created a video about spam and why you shouldn't do it. If you want to check that out, it will be in the top right hand corner. These are all really great books. They're well made. Yes, they've got a boring cover of black. They've no doubt got another niche where they've got nice colours and covers, but this works. Look at the low BSRs in all of these. As you can see, they change, they keep moving around, but they're all really low BSRs, and this person will be making quite a lot of decent money in this specific niche, and they're all logbooks and trackers. So that is a good idea to check those out. Then another one here is this simple ledger cash book. Now the reason why I'm showing this is because, well, the interior is good and it actually answers and it sells well and it does really well. The one problem with it is that it's made to look like it's leather, which it's not. So people will give bad reviews. I know it's got 4.5 reviews, but it's got a few that say 1 star because they think it's leather. I don't know how you're going to get a leather book for $4.99 unless you found it in a damage shop. And also the book cover actually comes like this, where it's turned over. So don't do something like that, even though this book sells well because its actual interior is really good. If you're starting out, I wouldn't do that, and it's a small size as well for a cash book. Then there's this other author that I found here. Again, they've niched down. They're in a specific niche, which is about budgeting expenses. But they've gone different. They've gone with the cutesy images and flowers and beauty rather than just plain black. And again, they've got bestseller rank as well. But Dolls Houses has nothing to do with that. Whereas the other one kept in all the proper categories. This is in the proper categories as well. Doesn't say the categories for that. But again, this person doing extremely well, and I don't know why it's saying rank not found when it's got a bestseller rank anyway. So yes, these are all done, and the beauty about them, if we look inside any of these, like if we look inside here, you can see they're made out of tables. Now you can easily create these in any program, but PowerPoint is great because it actually makes tables. So you could have done it in Excel, or I know people like using the professional software like InDesign and Publisher, Affinity Publisher. And people also like to actually create the designs in Illustrator and Affinity Designer. So, but we are going to use PowerPoint. So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to go into PowerPoint, and all of these books are 8.5, but the cash books tend to be a lot smaller. Like these petty cash books tend to be small sizes for fitting in purses like this one here, or bags. So you need to have a look. Most of them are 8.5 by 11, but there are a few that are smaller, so you need to make your own decisions there. So I'm going to do an 8.5. So I'm going to go into PowerPoint. This PowerPoint open up. I'm going to go for a new presentation, and then I need to get rid of this here, and then I'm going to get rid of these because some of you say you can't see what I'm doing with those. And then I'm going to go into design, and I'm going to go page setup, and I'm going to change it to 8.5. 8.5 by 11. And I'm going to scale up because I've got nothing there, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to insert a table and create a cash book. So I insert, I go here and I can select how many columns I want and how many rows. Columns are the ones that go across and rows are the ones that go down, and I want 6 columns. So I just see until it says 6, and I can add a few down here. I can add as many as I want, but to start with, I'm just going to do that there. And eyeball in the margins. There we go. And then I'm going to highlight all of this. I'm going to actually change the text color to black. I'm going to change the shading to no. I'm going to change the border to all borders. So I have my table. Now I need to enter my information. So I'm going to put number there, date there, income, if I spell it right, income, expense, notes, and total. So change this. I might actually change my notes and put that over here. So notes, and then change that to income, and that to expense. And then I can make that just a bit longer there. So if I go to layout, I can actually see the size of my columns, and it is 2.118. These I can see is 1.21, 1.21, 1.21. So they're all relatively the same size, and I'm quite happy with that. So all I do is I press the tab key, and it literally goes down and it starts creating me new rows. So that is the way I simply create a simple table. I can also do here at the bottom, I can merge these here, these 3 here. I can actually merge when I go into layout, merge the cells, and here I can put totals. So it actually tells me the total of the income, total of the expenditure, and the total there as well. So I am doing double entry bookkeeping sort of thing. So here, and we can also make sure that everything is bolded. And again, you can change all the fonts, and you can also have like a, if you go into table design, you can actually change the shading of that one. So it's a light grey. You might want to change those so they are white. This one you might do as a light grey as well to match. So go to shading, do that same sort of light grey there. So it just makes it look a little bit different. So you can duplicate the slide as many times as you want. So you can right click on it, duplicate slide, and then it starts duplicating down for you. So then we can actually make it different. You can actually change this as well. So instead of saying date and notes, you could change that to description. We're going to add an extra column in here. So what you do is you can go to the end one here, insert, and you can choose where you want to add an extra column. So in fact, we might put it here. Right click, insert an extra column to the left. And I want to call this one accounts. So this is the account where it's coming from, and I can change this to payments, which is actually debits, and change this to deposits, which is actually known as credits. So one comes into your account, one goes out. And then total, get the same. And I want to move things around so I can actually fit in. I'll just move that a bit, move that a bit. But then they are different sizes. So again, table layout, that says 103, 103, 118. So that's moved quite big. So what I can do is highlight all that one, change it to 118, 103, 118, 118. So they're the same. That one I don't need to change, and that one can stay small like that. And then this time, because I don't want accounts there, I can just merge those two again. So table layout, merge, and it's just merged there. And what I could do is I could put it so it's right next to that side. Same with that one. And all I'm doing is changing the text alignment to the right hand side. So that is two that we've created. We've created a cash book one, and we've created a ledger. And again, you can just simply duplicate them and change different things. So what we can also do is we can do a budget planner, and these you can do differently. You can do different sections. So we can start off with doing a weekly income checker and a tracker, or a weekly expenses one, or you can do both together. So, and you can do it like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and do it like that. So you can also make small tables. So if you wanted to do specific little areas where people actually write things down, so we can do insert again, go to table. This time I'm just going to do a small weekly one, and all I want is actually 2 columns. And I might actually just do it. I've got 3 columns there. And that there. I might move that across. Again, change everything here so it's no fill, all borders. Change the text so it's black, and obviously I can change everything once I'm actually happy with what I've got. So here I can just put description, and here I can put amount, and again I can change the size by just simply dragging that there. And obviously amount doesn't need to be as big. I can also change where I want everything laid out, so I can change it so it's all centered. I can also change the design so that it has got a bit of shading just to make it stand out a bit. So I can put that there. And then what I could do is I could insert a text box, and then I could put Monday here, and then just leave that there, put it here, duplicate it, and I can actually write the word date here. And then I can put some lines. Bend it a bit so it fits in like that. So what I can do is I can select them all and I can just Command D to duplicate or Control D to duplicate, and again, and then I just put them in the area and they snap through. And then we can change, oops, so we can change that to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I can group them all again, and then we'll select them all again and then just drag it down. And then I could also insert here and I could put expenses tracker, and I can make that as big or as dictative as I wanted by changing the fonts, style of writing, where I want it in the middle. And again, I could just duplicate that and change this to Friday, Saturday, oops, Sunday. And then I could just simply get rid of all of those. So that could be just a weekly. Expense tracker. Okay, move it. Copy. Paste. I got rid of the other one. Paste. It's in the right place. So, and then you could duplicate both of those and change it to income tracker. And then you could also do at the bottom of each one, you could write total in here, and then they could take it over. And we could do weeks total. So you could put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and add an extra one, put total. And then you could put that, so daily total. And that is actually how you start creating a logbook, doing different things. And to get ideas, don't forget to go and actually have a look on Pinterest. There are so many ideas here, different layouts, different interiors that you can have a look at. Again, make it your own, but it has to be useful. It has to actually mean something for the people that are using it, and it is something that they will track. But you see the nice colors and that they're using because they're using Etsy. And don't forget, you can make things look really nice with nice fonts, nice clear boxes, nice text boxes as well. So you can go in, and don't forget, you can actually add like little tick sheets in here. So say you wanted to put something about page. So if we just duplicate that and say we wanted to put here an extra column, and we'll put it to the right, and we could put something about paid. So if we had, and then inside here you could insert little shapes like circles, and holding the shift key down, it'll actually give you a proper circle shape that you can then move in there. And you can change the shape fill to no and the shape outline to black, and there you have got a perfect circle that you can actually be using in your design. So that's how you do that, and that is how you actually make a logbook, or the starts of a logbook. Obviously they need to have lots of other little things in there, like tables about information about accounts, or if it's about a runner, their running style, where they're starting from, all sorts of things. You need to actually do research on whatever niche you're doing. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give it a like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, which is the little B, and also go and check out the niches for 2021, and also go and check out my short I did about creating logbooks.